Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum 5th class students. Ma'am Fatma here with 12 lecture of SST. Alhamdulillah I am fine and hopefully you are fine too. Dear students, open page number 63. Livestock. Livestock plays an important role in Pakistan's agriculture. Although more and more farmers are now using tractors to plough the fields, bullocks are still used for the purpose. It means that not every farm has a pair of bullocks. Traditionally, every farm was expected to have a pair of bullocks. Farm machinery is now used on large farms, but animals are still used on small farms. Pakistan is one of the largest producers of milk. In 2017-18, Pakistan produced 57,890 million tons of milk. Two-thirds of this comes from buffaloes and rest from cows. Most of the meat we eat comes from buffaloes, cows and goats. Sheep and goats live on rigid land, nibble thin grass and can survive in dry areas. They are found all over the country, in the mountains, plains, plateaus and even in the Thar and Cholistan deserts. Sheep are kept for their meat, wool and skins. Pakistan has favorable climatic conditions for farming livestock. To meet the need of Pakistan's growing population, the government supports small farmers in livestock farming and large-scale farms which have state-of-the-art of technology. Pakistan also exports meat to many countries, especially where there is a growing demand of halal meat, like the Gulf states and Europe. Apart from meat, milk, fat, butter, cheese and ghee and many other byproducts including leather and wool products are also sold all over the world. Pakistan has raw material for the production of woolen goods. Blankets, shawl and tweeds are made from wool. In 1947, there was only one woolen unit in Pakistan and now there are 70 which produce raw wool and woolen fabrics. Their production fulfills Pakistan's need for hosiery, shawls and the carpets. The major woolen textile centers are at Harnai and Mustang in Balochistan, Banu and Nusheira in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Qaidabad, Faisalabad, Rawalpindi and Sahiwal in the Punjab and Karachi, Hyderabad and Larkana in the Sindh. Beautiful carpets are made in Pakistan. They are hand knotted or machine made and are exported all over the world. Carpets are one of our leading export items. Irrigation. Pakistan is a dry country. It receives much less rain than other countries of the world. But fortunately, some great rivers flow through our country. The 5 major rivers of Pakistan are Indus, Ravi, Jhelum, Chenab and Satluj. Besides these, there are also many small rivers in the north and seasonal rivers in the south which provide water to large areas of land. Farmers need water for their crops. Water is needed to run our industries to fulfill our daily needs. Some of our electricity is produced by using fast flowing water. Can you imagine what our lives would be like without water? In Pakistan, more than 80% of the total arable area is irrigated. This means that many farmers use water from wells and canals for their crops. They cannot depend only on the rain, but because there is very little rain in Pakistan. To make sure that crops get a regular supply of water, farmers have to irrigate the fields. There are many different methods of irrigation: canals, charsa, Persian wheel, carrays and tube wells. Canals. Fields that are close to a river can be irrigated easily. Farmers can dig channels so that some of the river water flows into their fields. Proper channels are called canals and can take water to places far away from the rivers. In many places along the course of river, the government built dams, barrages and diversions to store and redistribute water. Barrages are used to divert river flows through canals to fields far away. Some of the well-known dams of Pakistan are Wasa, Mangla, Tarbela, Bolan, Rawal and Hub. Some of famous barrages include Kotri, Panjnad, Guddu, Sakhar and Tausa. All rivers have canals running off them. Some canals are full throughout the year, others are dry at certain times of the year. Water that is below the level of the land is underground sources or in wells has to be brought to the surface so that it can flow into the fields. Charsa. The charsa is another common way of lifting water from a well. This consists of a bucket attached to a pulley. Animals are used to pull the water to the surface. Persian wheel. In some places, farmers use a Persian wheel. This consists of a number of buckets attached to a circular wheel. As animal turns the wheel, the buckets dip into the water below. When they come to the surface, they tip over the empty into a small channel that carries the water into the fields. Carres. The carres is a water tunnel under the ground. Water that runs off sides of the hill sometimes collect near the base. Many years ago, farmers built tunnels to carry this water to their fields. Some old tunnels are 10 km long. The water comes to the surface in the fields or orchards. Trouble with this method of irrigation is that water cannot be controlled or blocked off. It keeps flowing. This is used only in some parts of Balochistan. The Carres method prevents precious water from evaporating in the heat. Tube wells. Today in Pakistan, we have many tube wells. Water from deep below the surface of the ground is pumped to the surface by diesel or electricity powered motors. However, tube wells are not as suitable for irrigating large areas as canal irrigation. Dear students, these are book reading questions of chapter number 7. In this lecture, we will do questions from 11 to 17. Write these questions on a sticky note. Later, we will mark answer on book. Student, open page number 63. Now, we will mark the answer of book 11th book reading question. Most of the meat we eat comes from buffaloes, cows and goats. The answer of 12th book reading, sheep are kept for their meat, wool and skins. Answer of question number 13 book reading, milk, fat, butter, cheese and ghee. Turn the page number 64. Many other byproducts including leather and wool products. Question number 14 book reading, blankets, shawls and tweeds, hosiery and carpets. These both are question number 14 book reading answers. Question number 15 book reading, the 5 major rivers of Pakistan are Indus, Ravi, Jhelum, Chenab and Satluj. Come on page number 65. 16 book reading answer is, some of the well-known dams of Pakistan are Varsak, Mangla, Tarbela, Bulan, Rawal and Ab, and famous barrages include Kotri, Panjnad, Guddu, Sakhar and Tausa. Come on page number 66. Answer of 17 book reading is, the Carres is a water tunnel under the ground. The Carres method prevents precious water from evaporating in the heat. From here to here and then from here to here. 17 book reading answer. Dear student, this is all about lecture number 12. Take care. Allah Hafiz.